Pisces, this is your reading. Hi, welcome in. I'm Venus, an intuitive modern mystic with over a decade of experience in this game. How are you doing? If you're new here, subscribe, and if you're returning, welcome back. I missed you too. So for those of you who are new here, this is a timeless message that will apply to your sun and rising. All that I ask is that you have discernment when receiving a message from me. We will look at whatever area of your life spirit wants to talk to you about and dive in deep, okay? And yeah, with that said, sit back, relax, and let's see what spirit wants to talk to you about. Subscribe, please. Thank you. So with that said, let's open your table, see what spirit wants to talk to you about, and by the end of this reading you will be left with nothing but clarity and truth. So I'm going to open your energy with a major arcana just to see what's happening within and around you at this time, Pisces. Take a deep breath, relax. Yeah, you need to relax, Pisces. What the heck? What is this? I feel like I ran a marathon. I haven't. You need to relax, Pisces. You need to relax. Why is that song coming through? Do you get deja vu? I don't know who sings that. Do you get deja vu? Yeah, that song came through. Could be confirmation for someone, I don't know. But let's see. Pisces, what's happening within and around you at this time? What's happening within and around you at this time, Pisces? The world is here. You're ending another karmic cycle. Congrats. You made it. 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 Okay, let me get one more, actually. There's a sense of finality here. I like it. And the Hermit. And the Hangman. This is your energy coming through. So after this moment of finality, okay, you're going into introspection. You're trying to find the truth, the core truth behind all of this, the meaning of all of this. The key is to surrender. This is your energy. You need to surrender and allow for yourself to accept that it's over, because it is a good thing that it's over. Okay, this is a major karmic cycle that came to an end, Pisces. Congratulations. And yes, you might feel lonely, resentful, betrayed for some of you, but it's what your heart needs. Why am I saying heart? Well, the colors on these cards are speaking to me. The color green, it talks about your heart center. It's what you needed, okay? It's what you needed, Pisces. You needed to center yourself, so you needed to let some shit go. And yeah, it's lonely and it's confusing, but it's what your heart needed, okay? For energies on the table, I have Capricorn and Virgo alongside your energy as well. So you could have these placements quite strongly, or you could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Virgo. Doesn't necessarily have to be. Your birthday could be on the 9th, okay? That's significant for someone here. Number 3 is significant here, 12 and 21. They both add up to 3, so 33. You could be a life path 33. So master number 33, yep. The disruptor. Yeah. Oh, and the 9 of Cups is at the bottom of the deck, just as I was about to shuffle to dive in deeper. This is what you needed to attain this victory. Okay, Pisces. This needed to end, whatever this is that we're talking about here. We'll dive in and see what it is, in order for you to get closer to your fortune, your life's destiny, your life's purpose, your life's calling. Okay, talk to me about the world, please, Spirit. What are we talking about here for my Pisces sun and rising? Let me know if you're a Pisces rising. I don't think I ever met one. I know this is super rare. 10 of Pentacles, exactly. It was getting in the way of your money and your wealth and your abundance and prosperity. Okay, you broke the chain when it comes to scarcity mindset, suffering, living to work, not work to live. You're accepting the new reality that this world is going, how people are making money, how they're building wealth. You're tapping into the new program, and you let old ideas, mindsets die. Yeah. Number 10 could be significant. Page of Wands with the 2 of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles was here. I didn't even realize that he was behind these. Interesting. There's a new idea that you want to invest in, but you're going in blind, Pisces. Why do I say idea? This could be a project that someone may ask for you to invest some money in, or energy or time. This feels like money though. You're going in blind. Oh, it's a great idea. Read the terms and conditions. Understand the risks before going into this. Okay? Understand the risks and whether you're willing to take those risks. If we're talking about an investment opportunity, do you understand that your capital is at risk? You could lose more than what you invest in. Are you comfortable with that? Are you brave enough to do that? It's that kind of thing that we're talking about here. For some others, child support. Child support. It's time to start paying child support, Pisces. Or if this isn't you, if you expect for the other person to pay for child support, it's time to, you know, take the legal route and get that in motion. Okay? Because this child wasn't made by itself. It involved you and someone else. Okay? So take the legal route. Okay? You're a parent. They're a parent too. But yeah, if this is a career, business, investment opportunity at this moment in time, Pisces, tread carefully. Don't go in blind just because it's something new and exciting. Use your wits about you, okay? Read the T's and C's, hold off for a minute, and then decide to go for it. But make sure you're very well informed before you invest in this, okay? So that's the world. You don't want to make the same mistakes that your family did. Gambling. Gambling. I don't know why that's come through. Gambling. Maybe there's a history of gambling within your lineage. And yes, investing is a form of gambling. However, there are measures that you can put in place to make sure that you're doing it safely. You know? You're doing it safely, consciously. The number 6 could be significant for someone here. Cool. Talk to me about the Hermit then, please. What's this? Ace of Pentacles. Why is it here? What are we talking about specifically? Take this time of introspection to connect to your true core, to your roots, to your culture, your language, something like this. You need to connect to your roots, yes, but also set some boundaries, especially if you do heavy ancestral work. Because listen, not every ancestor fucks with us. And I'm being so real. Not every ancestor wants the best for us. Not every ancestor is love and light. The same way that in the 3D, not every ancestor is love and light. Not everyone in your family loves you. There's a cousin that resents you. There's a father who's absent. There's a mother who's in competition with you. It's the same thing with the ancestors. So pick and choose what ancestors you want to work with as you embark on this journey of finding your true calling. Okay? That's what the Ace of Pentacles is speaking to me about. Talk to me about the Hangman, please. You can't set boundaries with the ancestral realm. You need to. Otherwise, some ancestors could take you for a fucking idiot, honestly. They will want to take, blind you. Okay? Because they want to take. They've got that greedy spirit. Okay? That prideful spirit. So tread carefully with that, especially if you're heavy into ancestral work and veneration and that type of thing, okay? Connect to your roots, but give consent to only those ancestors who are wanting to work with you for the greater good of the lineage, okay? And whatever it is that you're trying to attain here, which is the truth. The truth. Don't be silly and think that every ancestor loves you. They don't. 5 of Pentacles fell out. To clarify the Hanged Man. Okay, so there's someone here. This could be you or someone else around you in the living. Okay, we're back in the 3D. 1-1 on my timer as I said that. They feel alone, abandoned, rejected. And this isn't a romantic counterpart. This could be a friend, a family member, a co-worker. Could be a sibling. They feel alone. So for example, if you live at home or something, this family member feels incredibly alone even though the house is full of people. For some others, someone around you is severely ill. They need medical attention. Help them get that medical attention. Their body is fading day by day. There's an underlying issue there, okay? There's an underlying issue there, and they need to see a doctor. Or perhaps they need you to take them to the hospital or the specialist or something like this, because they are fading day by day, my God. Tell me more about the Hangman, please. Let's see. Because at your core, after this moment of finality, you kind of want to isolate yourself and fully focus on you, right? I get it. However, from what I can see here, especially with this family member or friend or whoever this is, they need your help at this time, Pisces. And it would be wise for you to help them. Especially if this person or this energy that I'm connected to is severely ill, which I can feel that they are. They do need your help to at least get started with treatment. You know, for you to advocate for them. Find them the right support, the right doctors, the right hospital, something. They need you to be proactive about this because they're fading real fast. In the last 5 months, they lost a lot of weight and they weren't doing anything to try and lose the weight. This is worrying, okay? So yes, you can still take time to yourself to continue on your journey and embark on this journey of truth and self-identity and all the rest of it. But in the meantime, this person needs your help, Pisces. This person needs your help. Because one, either they feel incredibly alone and they could do with your shoulder, they could do with your comfort, or because they're severely ill and you're the one that can help them get the right treatment, okay? It's been going on since May this year. Whenever you're watching this video, my messages are timeless, so... But the timeline I'm getting is since May. Okay. What about, well, anything else for Pisces actually? Anything else that my Pisces need to be made aware of at this time? Let's see. So wealth is in your destiny line. The Nine of Cups showed up again. The Nine of Cups showed up again. You are destined for greatness, as I was saying. You're destined for great things here. You're the cycle breaker in your family, in your lineage. However, the way that you practice your faith, your spirituality can be revamped. It needs to be revamped. Especially when it comes to ancestral work. Exactly. Six of Wands is here. It was just about to fall on the floor. You're the one that's meant to do things differently when it comes to continuing to heal your lineage, especially when it comes to issues around money, gambling, the underworld. What do I mean? The underworld lifestyle, you know, fast money, that type of thing. You're the one that's here to show what honest work looks like, what grafting looks like, what success from your blood, sweat, and tears looks like, not because of fast money. And you're meant to do it differently, especially when it comes to your ancestors. Because some of the instructions that they're giving you, Jesus Christ, it's so far off the mark. So, yeah, take the instructions, but then remember that you live in the 3D. We're moving into a new world as well, with things going digital and technology being so advanced. You can flip and reverse things here. Automate, integrate, do things differently to still attain your wealth, to still build your legacy. Okay? You just need to do it a bit differently, you know? So continue to work with your ancestors, and also set some boundaries with your fucking ancestors. Yeah, some of them don't want to see you win. They want to blind you. Oh, this is easier, this option is easier, do that. Make a pact. Something about making a pact. Do what you will with this information. I'm not here to tell you how to practice your spirituality, how to practice your faith. I am asking you, Spirit is asking you to have discernment and tread carefully, because you've just finished a massive karmic cycle. You don't want to fall into another one. You don't. You already have, you know, collective karma to deal with. You've just finished a massive cycle pertaining to negative self-talk, low self-esteem, issues with depression and mental illness in the family, in your family lineage. Okay? So tread carefully. That's all I'll say. Set some fucking boundaries with your ancestors. Not all of them want you to win. Okay? The same way that some family members here in the 3D are preying on your downfall. And that's not to scare you, that's reality. We're all adults here. Okay, I want you to think of a question, Pisces, and whilst you sit and really focus on this question, could be about any area of your life, I'm going to use the Angel Answers Oracle to see what they want to tell you, and you know, in regards to that question. So you can pause the video to really focus on whatever question it is, and then come back. But let's see what the angels, archangels, ancestors of light, only interested in your progress and highest good, want to say about that question that's on your mind. What do they want to tell you? What do they want to tell you? What's the answer for the Pisces that's watching right now, Spirit? What's the answer? I almost fell on the floor. Get more information is the answer. Get more information, study it a bit more, analyze it a bit more. 2-2 on my timer as I said that. So get more information. is the answer to the question that's on your mind. And with that said, Pisces, that concludes your reading. Thank you so much for spending your time here with me. I hope I was able to help in any way, shape or form. If you want to learn more about me, what I do, my services, check out my blog, my book, some gems that I drop on TikTok. Everything will be linked in the description below. And until next time, stay immensely blessed.